everybody, Sean from Movie Assault here, and it's time once again for another video. This time out, it is my January 2025, I got that right on the first try, my January 2025 pickups video, or haul video, however you'd like to call it. And I've got stuff here from Amazon, eBay, Orbit DVD, A24, Mark's grocery store, and I think that's it. We'll run across anything different, I'll let you know. I'll start with the Amazon stuff. And first thing I picked up, well, none of this is in any kind of order, but the most recent pickup I've got was Gods and Monsters. And if you listen to the most recent episode of Talking Movies with Sean, Kenny, and Jim, you know I was talking about this movie on our Oscar Stunners episode. This is a movie that was passed over unjustly, I thought, for Best Actor back in 1999. Did win an Academy Award for Best Screenplay Adaptation for Bill Condon. It was Oscar year 1998, but the Oscar ceremony was in 99. But this features Ian McKellen and Brendan Fraser, Lynn Redgrave, and it's the story of James Whale, who directed Frankenstein and The Bride of Frankenstein, among other things. And it's a really good story. I'm looking forward to watching it again. I have not seen it since I saw it in the theaters back in 98. So there you go. And I want to thank Texas Hardcore for pointing out that it was available on Blu-ray and it was on Amazon. I didn't think it was available on Blu-ray. Also picked up Strange Darling. Did watch this. Really enjoyed this. This was a really clever movie. I don't want to say too much about it. I don't want to give anything away, but it is told in a non-linear fashion, and once you watch it, you'll realize why. But it's a great movie, and I want to thank Jim from Talking Movies with Sean, Kenny, and Jim for kindly pointing me in the direction of watching this. This was his best pick for 2024. It did not make my top pick, but it was close. It was up there. Really, really good movie. Also picked this one up. This is A Simple Plan, directed by Sam Raimi. It stars Bill Paxton, Billy Bob Thornton, Bridget Fonda, and it's been a while since I've seen this, but I know I saw this back in the 90s, and this came out in, when the hell did this come out? 98? I don't remember, and I can't be sure because my eyes cannot read that small. But this is a fantastic movie, and I wanted to add it to my collection. Really need a rewatch of it, but from what I remember, this is a great, great movie. And we'll see if it stands up. But from what I remember, it's a great movie. And this is on Arrow. All right, that was Amazon, or at least most of the Amazon stuff. I have some 4Ks that I picked up from Amazon. This I picked up from Orbit DVD. They had posted an update that they got this back in stock. I didn't even know this existed. This apparently has been out for a year, and I just thought it was interesting. It is the Box of Bert, the Man, the Myth, the Mustache. This has Cannonball Run, Cannonball Run 2, The Best Little Whorehouse in Texas, Stroker Ace, and The Man Who Loved Women. And I am a Burt Reynolds fan. I already had the Cannonball Run, but the Cannonball Run 2 is, from what I understand, a little bit harder to get on Blu-ray. This is an import from Australia, from Umbrella. And even though it is marked, actually I don't think it's marked as Region B. It is region free from what I understand. But it will work on Region A players. So pick this up for a decent price. And yeah, Stroker Ace is not one of his better films, and Best Little Whorehouse in Texas is, you know, kind of an acquired taste, but I enjoyed it when I saw it back in the theater a long time ago. I really got this for the Cannonball Run 2 and The Man Who Loved Women, which is kind of an underrated film from Blake Edwards. So yeah, The Box of Bert. All right, from A24, these were also picks that I mentioned in our Best of 2024 show on Talking Movies with Sean Kenny and Jim. I picked these up directly from A24. I saw the TV Glow. This made my top 5 of the year, and I really, really enjoyed this movie. It is not for everybody, but for those who get it, it's really impactful and really interesting, and the end is really, really kind of a kick in the guts. So I don't know, I just really, really enjoyed this movie. You know, some people are going to be like, that movie's terrible. Well, your opinion is just as valid as mine, but I really enjoyed it, so I wanted to add it to the collection. Great score in that movie. And then this one is a movie that didn't quite make my top 5, but I really enjoyed Hugh Grant's performance, and that is Heretic. This was a movie that'll make you think, and I really wanted to watch this again, mainly for Hugh Grant's performance. It's not the best movie. I had some issues with it, but I really, really dug Hugh Grant in this. And his performance and his character are kind of thought-provoking, so I wanted to watch this again. So I picked up Heretic, which I highly recommend. If not the best, one of the best movies of 2024. Is definitely worth seeing. All right, from eBay, I picked this as a group. I picked this up. It's 4 movies. I first picked up, and I've only seen one of these, I picked up the House 2 Stories set, which includes, obviously, House, which I watched as part of the Halloween 15 maybe 3 years ago, and I really, really enjoyed it. Thought it was great with William Catt. And who else is in this? Richard Mall, George Wendt, Kay Lenz. And it was written by the story was by Fred Decker, and it was directed by Steve Miner. So I really enjoyed this. I have not seen any of the sequels, but now I own them all. This is House 2, the second story. And then it also came, the set comes with this book, this hardcover book, The House Companion, which is really cool. I don't want to bend the spine, but it has all sorts of cool pictures and information. Well, I don't want to show that picture. That's probably a little too graphic for YouTube, but it's got all sorts of cool stuff in it. But this is really cool. And then along with that, the seller was also selling in the same lot House 3. And this is the horror show, House 3, the horror show, and House 4, the repossession. And I haven't seen these either. I couldn't pass up the price, so I picked it up. I just noticed this is written by Alan Bohem and Alan Smithy, which is never a good sign. So William Catt did come back for House 4, but House 3 was written by Alan Smithy, and you know that credit is never a good sign. So we'll see. I'm not expecting much. The rest is from Amazon and Mark's grocery store. So let's put the Amazon stuff together. These are all 4Ks though. A lot of this stuff is upgrades. So I saw a good deal on the Jaws 3 movie collection, which is Jaws 2, Jaws 3, and Jaws Revenge. These aren't great, but I figured I'd upgrade the whole Jaws collection to 4K. Jaws 2 is really the only one of these movies that's watchable-ish, but I will watch, and I do watch Jaws the Revenge and Jaws 4. Jaws the Revenge and Jaws 4, they're the same movie. Jaws 3 and Jaws the Revenge every once in a while, so giving them the 4K treatment I thought was, you know, since the original is one of my favorite movies of all time, I figured I'd, just by the nature of the beast, I'd give the other 3 ride the coattails to 4K them. So I got this. It was a good price, otherwise I wouldn't have done it. And I picked this up due to a conversation that we had on Talking Movies with Sean Kenny and Jim. I have seen this once, and it was a long time ago. And I remember enjoying it, but I haven't seen it probably in damn near 40 years. So Heavy Metal from 1985. Is that right? I can't remember. 1981. That's what I thought. 1981. And I probably saw this in 85. So on late night cable on Cinemax or HBO or something that I got on the satellite dish back in the day. So I want to rewatch that. And then this, we were talking about best first time watches of 2024. I mentioned that it was the first time I had watched Once Upon a Time in the West, and really love this movie. This is one of my absolute favorite movies now. Not just a great Western, it's a great film. So I had the Blu-ray and I gave it the 4K upgrade. Great movie from Sergio Leone. Sergio Leone. I'm not sure, is that Sergio Leone or Leone? Correct me, because again, I am not an expert on spaghetti westerns by any stretch of the imagination. I have a lot to learn, and learning how to pronounce his name would probably be a good thing. But yeah, Claudia Cardinale, or Cardinal, again, don't know how to pronounce it. Henry Fonda, Jason Robards, and Mr. Harmonica himself, Charles Bronson. This is a great movie. If you have not seen this, I highly recommend it. See it. And then the last three I picked up at Mark's grocery store, which has the goofy electronics section, which has weird movie stuff. So I picked up, I'll show these in order. I picked up Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle. And you can see it was $6 on 4K. And then I picked up Jumanji, The Next Level. These are both blind buys. This one came with the slipcover. There's the back of the first one. And then I also picked this up. This is an upgrade to a movie I haven't even watched yet. But I don't know where this originally came from, but it was marked $22.99. I got it for $6. Picked up Uncharted on 4K. I figured this would probably look pretty decent being a brand new modern movie. So I've got a copy of Uncharted on Blu-ray that I'm going to trade in or sell or something. So yeah, so now I've got this on Blu-ray and 4K in one package. So space saver time. So that's it. That's all I picked up in January 2025. Again, I apologize that these are the haul videos are the only videos that I've been doing lately. It's just been kind of a mess around here, other than doing talking movies. The live stream and this, it's hard to make videos with as busy as I've been. So hopefully time will free up the closer my wife gets to completely recovering from her broken ankle. But we'll see. I'll try to be making more videos in the future. I'll do the best I can, but I appreciate everybody who's subscribed and has stayed subscribed with me. And I really appreciate everybody who is still signed on and watching the videos. So thank you to everybody. Thank you to everybody who's watched till this part of the video. I appreciate your attention span as always. And as always, take it easy. Thanks for watching. Bye.